What's going on, my Wakanda family? It's your boy T'Challa back with some more new heat and new functioning type builds. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. As always, thank you for all that you do as far as supporting the channel. Remember to like, subscribe, share the videos with the community, and also hit that bell notification. Alright, it's your boy T'Challa, and I'll catch you guys right after the gameplay for the build breakdown. Alright guys, in the previous clip, right before this clip, you saw that I just completely melted those enemies, those rogue agents, like they were nothing, with no stacks. But I'm telling you guys, I left these clips in here just to show you that once you build the stacks, that this build completely melts everything. Alright, it's fun, you got survivability, and you're getting extra damage on top of the survivability that you have. Now guys, one tip I have for you when you're using this weapon: don't miss your shots. Make sure you hit the mark. As you see that I missed a couple shots, and that determined whether or not I had to reload and finish off the enemy or not. So just try to be a little bit more accurate when using this weapon. But I'm gonna let you guys continue to watch, and just watch how once I start getting crazy behind stacks off a bloodsucker, the amount of damage I was doing. This build is a medium to short range build, so as you see, because you want to keep that intimidate procced all the time. Alright, the specialist we decided to go with was Firewall. We went with Firewall so we can use the shield, the Striker Shield. The Striker Shield is a modified version of the Crusader Shield, allowing the KA Jetstream Flamethrower signature weapon to be used while equipped. But this is not why we decided to go with the shield. It's the second part, which is, in addition, the Striker Shield boosts the damage of the user and all allies behind them based on the number of enemies in front of the shield. Shield skill tier increases with both armor core and skill core attributes. This is why we decided to go with Firewall, to get that extra damage based upon the amount of enemies that are in front of us to help with this build. Alright, getting into the build breakdown, starting with the Ouroboros. We got 90.3k base damage, level 17 expertise we have this up to, SMG damage, crit hit chance, damage to target out of cover, and the talent is rule them all. When the agent has a status effect applied to them, 50% of the ammo in their next magazine will apply the same status effect to their targets. This effect will only occur during combat. Okay. Next weapon we're using is the Carbine 7, one of my favorites. 99.3k base damage, level 15 expertise. We have assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to target out of cover. Talent we're using is In Sync. Hitting an enemy grants 15% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skilled or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 15% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. Okay, and then the third, our sidearm, we're using the Orbit. 347.1k base damage, level 1 expertise, and then we have pistol damage, damage to target out of cover, and then we got perfect finisher. Swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 35% crit hit chance, 40% crit hit damage for 15 seconds. Getting into the build, we have Grupo Sombra for the mask. 15% crit hit damage is the brand set bonus. This is weapon damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and then a 12% crit hit damage mod. For the chest piece, we are running Hunter Killer. This is the Golan's name chest piece. You get the brand set bonus 10% status effect, even though we're not worried about status effect. We just want the talent. But we have armor, level 2 expertise, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and then 12% crit hit damage mod. And then we got perfect intimidate. While you have bonus armor gain 1 stack each second up to a max of 8. Each stack increases weapon damage by 5% to enemies within 10 meters. Now, when you do quick math, that's 8 times 5, and that's 40% weapon damage that you're gaining on top of all the other weapon damage you have. So you're gonna hit really hard. So the stack build really quickly. And this is our chest piece. So continuing, we got the Procarl's holster, we got the brand set bonus 10% skill haste, we got armor level 10 expertise, and then we got crit hit damage and then weapon damage. It's on that. And then we got the 2-piece Sokolov, the gloves and the knee pads. Starting with the knee pads, we got weapon damage, level 3 expertise, crit hit chance, and then crit hit damage that we rolled on. And then our gloves, and going into the brand set bonus for 2-piece, we got 10% SMG damage, 15% crit hit damage, and then we have 11.3% weapon damage with crit hit chance and crit hit damage. And the backpack to finish off, we got the name Bellstone Liquid Engineer, another one of my favorite pieces of gear. You get the Bellstone brand set bonus is 1% armor regen, and then we have armor, and then we have crit hit damage, and then crit hit chance with 11.9% crit hit damage mod. Talent is Perfect Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 12% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stacks is 10. So quickly, guys, that's 120% armor that you're about to get when every time you kill an enemy, and it stacks up to 10 times. And then you pair that with Perfect Intimidate, the chest piece. You see how quickly you'll gain, those stacks, those 8 stacks, relatively quickly, because now you're putting together the amount of time you're killing. So then as you kill and you continue to build those stacks, and then you pair that with the skills, which is the shield, you get that damage. The shield skill tier increases with both armor and skill tier, and we just have 3 armor cores. So when you look at the buff angle and the damage, we got 11% damage per enemy, and that's why you see them get highlighted when I use the shield. And then the buff angle is 45, buff range is 10 meters, cooldown 16.7 seconds. Okay, guys, and then we are using the drone simply because we just want to proc that in sync on the Carbine 7. We have this expertise to level 7. It's giving us 7% striker damage on top of the 4.4% damage that we have. So that's 11.4% damage that we are doing with our drone without any skill tiers. And this is the build, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and have fun, complete with diversity. And that's what we're going for in these builds. So guys, tell me what you think about the build in the comment section below. Let me know how you run it. If you run something similar, I mean, you also just a side note real quick, you could put on the Coyote's mask. And as I see, I have my Coyote's mask level 10 as far as expertise. It boosts my armor, but you could run it. But before we go, almost forgot, let's look at some stats. So these are our stats. We got 60% crit hit chance with 192.9% crit hit damage, and that's the Ouroboros. Now with the Carbine 7, we have 45% crit hit chance, 197.9% crit hit damage. That is that, guys. I freaking had fun with this build, and you might too. Test it out, switch it up, do what you want to do. Maybe add some Fenris up there to get some assault rifle damage. It's your choice. Remember, just have fun with the game, guys. It's your boy T'Challa. I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys be good. Remember to like, subscribe, comment below, share the videos. T'Challa out.